Testing. Testing. Alright, anyway. We're gonna start out slow. And, well, start back up again, I guess, slow. Scheduling for classic model building might be a bit irregular, but for now. Oh, right, I should. Today, we're gonna be building this. The mobile Sumo from Turn A Gundam. It's a kit from 1999. Yeah, actually, let me just post some things here and there. Okay, anyway, yeah, we're building this today. I'm gonna start back, try to start building model kits again. This thing is very painted. This is the regular Sumo. I did build the gold Sumo a while back, which I think was number 4 in the series here. This is the mobile Sumo, the general production model, the the grunt unit essentially, which is, I don't know, although it is kind of a elite unit to begin with, the Moon Forces in Turn A Gundam. So we're gonna build this thing. It shouldn't take too long. It's a very simple kit from 1995, back when Bandai, I think, was doing polycaps, using polycaps for hands. It's a very, I wonder if they have they probably don't have a master grade for this. Even if there was a master grade, I feel like it would be a bit simple. Yeah, I did build the gold one, but I can't find it anymore. I was searching around for it for a while, trying to find, because I kind of want, it's probably the exact identical thing, just with different color essentially. Yeah, what we see here essentially is definitely not what's gonna look like. This is like a very painted version of it. Although I do remember the gold Sumo being kind of golden, reasonably golden, for something that was designed in 1999. or 1998, whichever date that was. Yeah, definitely. I doubt it will come with like different shade of plastic. It's gonna be all like very much the same tone all over, and it's a very tiny box, so you can expect it to be not very complicated. Yeah, kit from Bandai, 1999. All right, turn a Gundam. Let's go. Yeah, it's open. And there we go. Alright, missed the flip. Alright, so let's just toss that somewhere. Oh, damn it. I still have runners on the ground from when I built the master grade stuff. Oh. Testing. Okay. Alright, so why is it? No. I forget which angle I'm supposed to put that in. Okay. Oh, that's good enough. Alright, instructions. Very simple. Tiny scroll. Like, yes, that's the whole thing. Just just very, like, that's what high grade. Well, it's not even high grade. This is before high grade. There's lots of kits from that. It's just like a scale. There's no grade to it. It's a non-grade, but 144 scale kit here. This is the pilot. Isn't it the princess? I thought that was a princess. That's the moon princess person. Internet. There. Yep. That's her, alright. I don't think she pilot unless she jumped into it. Eternity is a very long show, so there's lots of stuff happening, so I wouldn't be surprised at some point she like jumped into one of those and piloted around for a little bit. You have a color guide here with lots of like metallic paints recommended. Purple metallic paint. Luckily I do have some purple metallic markers now. Although I doubt I'll have enough to cover the whole thing. Right. Yeah, this thing is not particularly posable. Like the articulations don't like do much. As we will see in a minute. But it's not, it looks fine like just standing there. It's like a nicely proportioned little suit, as opposed to the very bunch of all the very weird designs that we got out of Tourney.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said, would you paint this kit into sliver paint job? From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said hello. It's nice that you're building again.
Hello, Ivan. Hello, Marcel. How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to get back. That's very loud. Trying to get. What the hell is this? Oh, the eye. All right. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into it. Yeah, about painting it silver. It already is silver, but yeah, I mean, if you look at the images here, this is definitely has been repainted entirely.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said silver paint job, I mean.
Yeah. I don't have nearly enough silver paint. I don't have a airbrush. I don't have a setup. I don't have enough. Well, I will need like a whole workshop at some point. Like airbrushing is like, it requires effort. It's like the whole that's kind of loud. Okay. Only 2 bags. We have polycaps, and yeah, this is the old style made in 1996, and this extra little bit here in 1999. Yeah, old school mobile kits had like paw cap hands here.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said I'm fine and you.
Yeah, could be better. But we're surviving. But yeah, I mean, painting the silver is probably gonna be would be a bit of work. You would have to like, well, it depends on the paint. I guess some paints will stick, but I guess you would need to like use primer first. Well, first like sand down all these. Make sure these like there's like little bits of flashing here and there, or it feels like it. Just like sand anything that doesn't seem to be long, and just glue all the parts together. Make sure there's no gaps. It's all like a single thing, and then prepared. Lots of work involved in
From
like
YouTube,
painting it.
Ivan IT said you have used an oil-based silver Gundam marker pen to paint it, but better use a can gray primer on it before hand painting.
Can gray. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like most of it is silver though. That's gonna take a lot of time. I do have a like some silver paint I might want to try. I've been trying to get my hand on chrome paint, like good chrome paint. That's kind of hard to find, like good stuff. Yeah, so we do have a few stickers here. It's exactly the same runners as the gold Sumo, just these parts are silver. And then for some reason I can't find the gold Sumo, which I built a little while ago. This thing's gonna take like 10 minutes to build, unless I mess up somehow. So we start with step 1. Why is this thing not? Okay, that's right.
From YouTube, Ivan IT said there is oil-based Gundam marker pen or chrome oil-based paint job for hand painting.
Still too bright.
From YouTube, John Ventura said hey.
Hey John, how you doing? Why is this thing so bright today? Trying to cool the lens back in. Well,
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said today I got a HG Maris Iver. Z Gundam, I've been looking for one for a while. From YouTube, John Ventura said working on more waterslide decals for the Calibarn custom.
Testing. Okay, we're back. Alright, anyway, let's stop messing around with the camera. Why is it not? Feels a bit off. But anyway, Hold on, I need to look up. I think I was looking for the Marasai. Oh yeah, I had that one. Well, I ordered it, I think. I don't have it. Like, Zeta Gundam. Oh, not Zeta Gundam. Zeta Gundam. It has some interesting things. What was I doing? Yeah, just get to actually building this thing because I think I'm getting me distracted. All of the runners are A. Yeah, we got A1, oh B. Okay, A1, A2. So, these old school runners will have the numbering basically continue from one runner to another. If it's the A runner, so A1 and then goes up to 13 and then 14 all the way 25. The same thing with the B runner. Not sure why they need to break this one into pieces. Oh, I guess to fit in the box. But yeah. And then there's A4 27 here. Wait, it goes up to 26? 24, 25. Where's 26? There's no A26. There's A27, which might be. Oh, this is A4, so we skipped A3. That might be the difference between like the gold Sumo and this one. This is the only part that's different. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get all the parts off real quick. There's not that many. Does this thing have undergates? No, it does not. Why does it look like undergates? That'd be weird. Then again, wouldn't surprise me. Weird, but not surprising. Like the gold Sumo had like better molding quality, at least the one I had. Oh, apparently Bandai is reprinting the Master Grade Turn A kit, so it might be in stock soon, unless they're already in stock somewhere. I've seen some people building them recently, so some people might already be getting those. It's a very high demand kit. Well, technically they've increased the price on a bunch of old kits and reissued them, which is something Bandai doesn't normally do. That's it for runner A1. Let's just move through all these quickly. That's very nice. Well, very 70s like. Journey is basically the last throwback, I guess you could say, to the original Gundam. Has the same vibe as F1 Gundam? No, I can't remember. It was an F1 Gundam, I think. Back in the 90s, where Formula 1 racing was inexplicably very popular. Kind of like how wrestling was very popular at one point. I guess still is some places, but not as much worldwide. I mean, it still is popular with little kids and young boys. But F1 racing was very popular at some point. Kinda same as fighter jets. Hence the reason we got Zeta Gundam. There was probably a war going on at that point, and people saw fighter jets on TV doing fighter jet things, or could be just because of Top Gun, Tom Cruise and all that. Should be fine. Those on the outside, there's like streaking and stuff, but on the inside, it's like not a bad silver on the inside. Doesn't look too bad. On the outside, it's a bit like streaks of things, but like, yeah. Yeah, to paint this silver, we're gonna have to like make sure to get rid of all the nubs. Probably I need I'm meaning to get some kind of special tool to carve out. What's it called? Scribing tool to basically deepen those channels and stuff. Which one? Yeah, today's gonna be a very simple kit. I'm gonna try to get back in the swing of things gradually. I might just do like one. Oh no. I'll try to go back to 2 kits a week. Just so I have time in between. I might do like 1 session of detailing per week. Although the problem with detailing is it takes a long time. And a single detail. Oh, this one has actual hands, I forgot that. It doesn't use the ball cap hands. Very simple, weird looking feet here. Yeah, it's not super articulated. Well, we give it a pass because it is Journey. I'll say that, although if I went back and watched Turn A again, I'd probably say, what is this bullshit? This is horrible. Probably have nostalgia goggles for that show. I got all that. Got stuck for a second there. This thing is blunted? What the hell? This is the weird crotch. That's where the pilot goes. It's on the outside, technically. It's on the crotch, which gave us the famous line, I'm going to destroy that crotch in Turn A. No, wait, not Turn A. Is it Turn A? I feel it might have been like Rekonga Senji. Probably Turn A. It was a weird choice, but I guess it follows a design. All these weird mobile suits that came out of outside the solar system. Alright, that's all the parts. Okay, so let's get to building this thing. It should be very quick. Alright, so we take B98. This, that, and this. Polycap B times 2. And just pop that in there. I'm gonna pre-drill those. Just a bit. Just a smidge. At the entrance. Alright. B over here. With the flat end pointing on the outside. And just wiggle that polycap in there. Probably should have shaped those before I joined those together. Oh well. Recommended to use a bit of plastic cement to close these gaps. Although these older kits sometimes just will have gaps no matter what. Like it's not like the parts all fit perfectly together. Yeah, just a gap. Need to clamp it down, glue that. Oh, getting it wrong here. Like I think the whole like trimming the pegs came from this era of kits where the pegs were were very long, and it's basically where they injected the plastic and they cut it a bit too long. These days we just pre-drill things. Well, I do anyway. Surprisingly fits. Alright. Two halves do make a nice circle. A nice sphere. Alright, so A4, A3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. B11. A15. We're just doing the arms here. Oh, yeah, arms. Yep. And Where's the last one? Polycab B times 4. Polycab E times 2. That's very loose. Huh. Actually, I probably should put it all in here. Just thread that in there, like so. Polycap E like so, and another polycap B up there in the elbow. Just wiggle that polycap into place and shave those nubs where there are nubs. I don't know, I just like on a little bit of detail there. I mean, this is a vintage, old kit, so it doesn't have like loads of detail. This thing has 0 gimmicks. Absolutely 0 gimmicks. No gimmicks at all. None. Which was not unusual for kits. I mean, they didn't. The objective wasn't gimmicks and interesting moving parts. It was just, this is the bare bones figurine that looks like the thing you saw in the anime that you just watched. Be glad it even exists. So where do you go? There. And there, the arms are kind of identical, 17. Although, like, it has, the parts have different numbers, but they're basically symmetrical. That was another thing of these older kits. Interesting thing about them is, like, even though parts were identical, they would still get different numbers on the runners. Whereas these days, if a part is identical to another, they will just give it the same number. All the holes are 2 millimeters as far as you can tell. Yeah, looks like it. Like so. Before we close this, just make sure to shave this nub that kind of, when you cut it, the plastic kind of like spreads out a little into the gap. There we go. And yeah, this thing definitely needs to be glued together before you paint it. Glued, sanded, probably. Given the quality of the plastic, use some kind of putty or something, just fill in the gaps. And then sand in some more. Make sure it's nice and polished. Then you apply your primer. Otherwise you will have like very visible seam lines. Because your paint's not going to be thick enough to like fill in that thing. Or it's always going to be like the visible line. Alright, so let's do the other one. That's one arm. Oh wait, no, we need one of these. I think. I'll just drill that a little bit. What the? That's not going through. It's like if all the pegs, all the nubs I see while I'm building it, and then later on, if I pick up the kit again just to look at it, find the nubs have grown back somehow. Which is a weird thing. Okay, which way? Alright. So, some points toward this. Okay. What does it matter? That makes more sense. So that's one arm. I don't think there's any difference between the two arms. Well, we'll see. Again, like if you're in a hurry, you can build this in like 5 minutes. Am I in a hurry? I don't know anymore. Wait, which way does that go? Flat part pointing up. Very slight pre-drill. It depends on the generation of kit. Like the newer generations of kit don't really need pre-drilling. Everything's engineered very nicely to fit. Some of the older kits, you pre-drill some. You have no idea to know if it's too much or not enough. And managed to crush a polycap. Ew. Damn it. You need to make sure it lines up before you do that. Otherwise you end up damaging the polycap. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if that's surface detail or just... Well, I guess it is. Try not to damage those lines there. If I file over those, it will basically remove these lines. I want to go through over these with like a scribe, but I feel like they don't feel even enough. If I try to scribe, it's probably going to slip out and scratch something else. Where'd the other one go? Oh. You don't necessarily have to follow the instructions in the same order, just build it in a way that needs less effort. Like, for example, if I put this on here first, it's going to be a bit fiddly to hold this thing, push it in there. All these need to be clamped and glued. There's kind of slight gaps everywhere. And kind of wiggle that in there. But it still has a gap. Yeah, definitely need to be. Everything needs to be glued together tight. This is a very tight connection here because you don't want the hand coming apart. Unlike, well, depends on generation again, because newer ones, I feel like they are built so that you don't have to take their hand apart if you want to add a weapon to it. And basically use the gun hand as a closed fist. Basically going back to the olden days. Not necessarily a good thing. And put that in there. Alright. Line that up where it's supposed to go. Make sure that is poking out as expected. Like so, and we got arms. Step 1 and 2. Step 3 and 4 for the legs. Might have been a bit loud. Anyway, might be not loud enough now. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Testing? Okay. Let me know if the sound is too loud. I don't know. Might be too loud, but hopefully not. Alright, so polycap. No, we don't need these yet. Okay. A7, 8, 2 and 1. The thighs. It's called Sumo, but it doesn't look very Sumo-like. Japanese people in the moon, I think. Something got mochi. I don't know. Alright, so that goes there. Okay, shrink it. You can't hold something with your fingers, use something else. Again, 2mm holes everywhere, so just a little bit of pre-draw. Just at the entrance. Just taper that hole there just to get it to fit easier. What the? It's not fitting. I think the polycap is pushing it apart a bit. Maybe it's not. It's a kind of a good fit here. Oh, I guess it was the polycap. Polycap was pushing it apart here. You have to like make sure the polycaps line up with where they're going. Make sure that's line up. That is not lining up. And okay, it's not working. If you can't reach, there we go. There we go. Okay, now the knees. This thing had separate knees, which is probably a technical feat for something of that age. Although the knees don't really... It has double jointed knees, but the knees don't really do much. It has single jointed elbows, which only do 90 degrees. But it has double jointed knees, which I think do even smaller angle. Alright, so... where do you go? All the knee parts. Okay. Polycap H should go there, but doesn't fit. Is that the right one? That is the right one. That's the only one. That's not going in. What the hell? Ow. Well, that's a bit... Okay, let's not force the parts together, just to make sure we got the right... Yeah, that's correct. Huh. Oh, guess that does fit. Alright, so this is probably going to be a bit of a hassle to get that out. Try to find a way to hold this and push this. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of a very tight fit here. You can see it kind of shaved off a bit of the polycap there. And that is where it's supposed to go. Use a stick, some kind of thing to push parts together. Your fingers aren't going to be able to do the job. There we go. Number 2. A big crack. A little crack there. And what else should I be saying? Oh yeah, if anybody's new here, do consider subscribing on YouTube. You can subscribe and if you forget, it's fine. Subscribe and don't get notified. That's perfectly okay. We do have the option of becoming members, but I'd rather you do it through like Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi or Patreon if you have to. All funds will go towards my hobby, probably. And join that together. Nope, too high. Alright, good enough. Gently, without applying pressure, just to remove all the excess material. Well, most of it anyway. And I got knees. What else do we need? The shins. All cap K. This thing cracked or something? No, that's just a seam, I guess. Or just a line in the paint. We need to get the thing for here first. What the? That doesn't seem right. But that is what it says to do. Oh, I guess, alright, the angle of the leg is like, it's kind of exaggerated knee, I guess. There's probably a name for this kind of style of knee bend. And of course, the nubs are right on there's like a thin line here in the middle that is detail. It's right on there. That's gonna be difficult, and it's a curve. Let me use this one to round it. Try not to overdo it. The filing here. I also need some legs, well, feet. Yeah, like I said, very simple kit. Well, as we're observing right now, a very simple. Very simple indeed. Like if we're talking like old Bandai kits that are really like worth it, you need to go look at the Macross kits. Like the old Macross kits were. They didn't use polycaps. You needed glue to assemble them. But they were fairly detailed and did have interesting moving parts, and they look really fun to paint. I have a few of them already built. I need to think about painting them someday. I feel this foot is different from the gold, Sumo gold, but I'd be wrong. Okay, this one's not. Got feet. Almost got all the legs. So there's a very retro sci-fi feel to the designs. It came out in 1990. I want to say 96. 97 maybe? Basically end of the century. Everybody was expecting the Y2K bug to destroy the world. Sadly, that didn't happen. Yes, sadly. Also hopeful back then the world would end. Instead, we're slowly circling the drain now. Alright. Now, let's put these legs together.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said, "Hey yo."
Hey Troy, how you doing? Look at this leg. Look at this beefy thing. Oh, yeah, so one other thing that happened, I contacted Gundam support. Basically told me that the aerial dominator thing, they had no idea when it would come in stock. As expected, I guess. So I ended up just paying full price for it. Hopefully they'll get one and send it to me. At some point, and I'll be able to build it. Pop these legs in there. There we go. Nice. very nice legs. Like, it has that kind of an S curve to it, which I'm sure has a name, but I can't figure. Well, of course I wouldn't know. Everything has a name. You just don't know the name of it. You just know what it feels like. You can't remember the name. Okay, so we got all... Okay, no, we haven't. We got arms and legs. Head is a... This is the whole head. Plus this. That's the whole head. Just a dome. Doesn't even have a mono eye. The shame of it. Bringing dishonor on your ancestors. The Zaku. And the decency having a mono eye. Well, I guess this can... Well, that's not a mono eye. It's just a weird pattern. How are you doing, Troy? Hope everything's okay. Wait a minute, do I need to put something on there? Yeah, I do. Well, let me just put that on first, and then apply the sticker to it, because otherwise I feel like this thing's gonna... be a bit of a pain. What the hell does it look like? Oh. Huh. I don't know if you're gonna be like that. Just put the toothpaste back in the tube here. It's gonna be a bit difficult, I guess. Alright, so it's black. Do a bit of improvisation here.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said everything's good, putting armor on the aerial dominator. Took a break for a few weeks to admire the inner frame.
Alright. I'm assuming most of the work is the inner frame. Can't wait to get mine. Okay, this is not black. It's like mostly dark blue. Okay, so yeah, I should have used a different thing to all this. Okay. So it keeps falling off. Let's cover it all with black. Oh, we need some gold. Looks gold. Gold enough. Apparently, this is candy painting, candy coating. You do a base coat of black, and then you paint your metallic thing, and then you coat it with a bit of clear coat. Hopefully this doesn't fly off. I'm probably holding this too tight. Okay, that went well, I guess. Okay, and then I drop it, of course. Probably smudged it everywhere. And of course it keeps falling on the wrong side. Okay, there we go. But, yeah, doesn't look too bad. And of course it's blurry. Yeah, it looks better than what I would have gotten with this. Well, a little better. Well, not too bad though. Alright. That's a lot of effort for just one tiny piece, but okay. I'm gonna assemble this together later. I mean, actually, although this thing doesn't seem to be fitting quite that well, so I'm gonna add some barbs to it. To kind of make it hold a bit better. Like so. Hopefully, like so, I said. Like so. Just leave that to dry over there. I think there's a red dot on there. A black dot. Oh, I thought I had black metallic paint. What the hell? Okay. All, well, most colors except black. Well, it might be somewhere, but I just can't see it right now. Okay, I need to sort these out at some point. Yeah. I guess I don't have any proper black metallic. That'll do somehow. I'm doing a little bit of detailing. Well, guerrilla detailing. Not very accurate detailing, just a little bit. Very basic paint job here on the the face. Okay, put that over there. And do the rest. Polycap. Whatever this is. Neck polycap. Polycap C. Polycap A. What's the... Oh. And this is just... these two things together. That's a very basic neck. You think about it, it's like... that's it. This is just like... just held on here by the tiny slot. Nothing extraordinary about the chest, it's just a shape. Oh, again, the polycap got a bit crushed here. There we go. Alright, that's it. Oh. Ah. Okay, not exactly done yet. Well, this is red metallic. Let's see if we can do something out of this. Nice and shiny black. Let's see if we get this red to work on this. looks pink though. Nope. Well. Do I have anything redder, I guess? That's just pink. Let's try again with the red. Oh. I was hoping for the same kind of effect as I got on the head. I guess it was too much. Need some time to dry. Well, that's happening. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it looks fine now. It's probably gonna dry a bit weird. I'm probably gonna mess this up. If I ever try to repaint this thing, well, I probably won't be using the airbrush anyway. I guess I could mask it. I need to retouch it a bit. Okay, that's too much. I'm gonna have to do a double coat then. We made a mistake. It's just very pink. Probably should wait until it dries off before doing this. No, I'm gonna leave it like this. Looks, I messed it up a bit. It was fine better before. It was like I had the thing that was too pink. I mean, it looks definitely not red, but yeah, it'll do. All right. So what was I doing anyway? Oh yes, we need this thing. Which is purple, and I don't have gray, do I? I should. Okay, to sort through these things. But you think the metal will be nothing but gray. No purple and no, like, just regular gunmetal gray anywhere. I have to get special. Let's try. I guess. Okay, that's too much. Too much effort I'm putting in on here. So just to be good, this is just purple. I guess I can do that at least. Okay. Let's do the same thing I did before. Coat of black. No, it just looks silver. Oh, I should have tested that on a piece of runner. Nah, it's not good either. Oh well. I'll do. I'm gonna have to wait for this to dry. While this is happening, figure out the weapon, which is just these two halves. Well, the weapon itself is very painted. It has a bunch of different metal paints to it. Metal tones. which I can't replicate. I mean, I could, but I don't know what this is for. Shield kind of arm thing. Alright. Now, backpack as well. Sort of backpack. A very static backpack. But not much happening to it. Not much going on back there. Okay, let's try to put that there, not get paint everywhere. Flip that over, just see what the paint looks like. Of course, there's a big old blotch of red on the back here. Which I guess I could do, but then you have gold inside here. That's like a lot of painting required on this thing. There's a bladed part. Yeah. So I'm not going to do all that right now. I mean, this is just bare basic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so we're actually done assembling all the parts and everything. So I'm gonna start assembling. Alright, so let's just clear a space. Yeah, that was a very short build. Well, relatively short. 1 hour 30. Probably just 1 hour. Just wasted some time just trying to, well, 1 hour, I guess. 30 minutes probably just wasted trying to paint things. Alright, let's move it all the way. Hopefully we don't. Hopefully it's dry and I'm not gonna be getting fingerprints in the paint, and didn't end up using any of the stickers, which is fine. Alright, so yeah, this was the very quick build of, well, fairly quick, probably wasted a lot of time, of the Mobile Sumo from Turn A Gundam. The Turn A symbol is probably some Greek letter. It's an upside down A, which in mathematics these days stands for all, basically for all in a set, essentially. So it's a for all Gundam. Alright, so let's start the assembly. We start with, okay, like, and another leg. It's gonna go very quick. And a very small waist. This thing doesn't have flaps. It doesn't have a skirt. Wait, is this the front? Yeah. No? Wait, is it? I have no clue. I don't think that's the front. Yeah, that might not be the front. This might be the front. I should have checked. Okay, this is the back. This is the front. It's a very simple waist. No skirt, nothing fancy like that. Torso. Okay, let's try and put our fingers on the paint part. And the cockpit, located in the navel area. Try to put that on there without scratching the paint, which I feel I already did. Just push that over there. There we go. This thing doesn't really... No, it does. Never mind. It does turn. Okay. Now some arms. Try to align that in there without causing the polycap to pivot like it just did right now. Like now facing the wrong way. Need to flip it around a bit. Trying to line that up. And I want... again. Okay, let's try to get that on. Wiggle, there we go. Yeah, the paint job looks a bit shitty. Because I probably used too many streaks. And the paint, they didn't wait for the paint to dry. One of these days I'll fix it. Oh, this one went on just fine. What the hell? That's the arms. And the back. Oh, the backpack does have... Oh, 2.5 millimeter. Okay, that might. Try not to get my fingers on the paint while it dries. And finally, there's a head. Which is just a dome that swivels. Despite being mounted on a ball joint. And there we go. Turny Gundam. Sumo. Mobile Sumo. It's a very simple kit from 1999. Old school kit. Vintage, one might even say. But it looks nice. It doesn't have a ton of features. Well, it has no features. Zero features. Absolutely no features. No gimmick. Nothing. Is that a... I don't know. This is the ring that goes around the gun thing here. Some kind of beam weapon, I'm assuming. I'm not sure if that's some detail. Is that seam there? Okay. So that would go. Yeah, it's very simple weapons. They just go through there. Although I don't know if this counts as a gimmick, but basically you have to disassemble the gun rather than the hand to place that on there. Oh, is that the scope? That might be the scope. Oops. Let's not fall on the paint part. Oh, that is the scope. Okay. Well, the scope becomes purple. You do get a bit of purple. Whatever. Who's gonna complain about this? There. Just a bit of purple. Doesn't get scraped off or something. And you're supposed to clip that on there somehow. This is just gonna, the paint's probably gonna chip and get scraped off as I touch this thing. This is weirdly painted with the inside being gold. I'm not too sure what to do with this. It's kind of a shield, kind of an arm bracelet thing. Except where do you go? apparently that's supposed to be on the outside. Again. You just swap those around. There we go. Alright, so that's supposed to be on the outside. Pop the hands back on. Or try to. There we go. There we go. And that's supposed to be here. Like so. There you go. Looks like a Dalek for some reason. Dalek with legs. Not too bad. This is reasonably shiny. It's a very small kit. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. That was the build of the 144 scale. It's not high grade. It has a blade, which is a weird shaped thing. These people have spent too much time on the moon. It seems like a ball joint should be going in here, but I don't see anything that would fit it. There's nothing like on the pony caps that would fit there. Anyway. Yeah, weird. Makes me feel like some kind of Indian from India type style. Or like some kind of oriental blade. These people, well, like civilizations in the East have been around for so long. Their weapons got very weird. Rather than just killing, they had to make it pretty, not just murdery. They had to be like all wavy and stuff. So that's why you get weird weapons in the Indian stuff. So yeah, all right. So just pose that a bit. All right, there we go. That's probably good enough for an exit. Don't need the blade. I don't think you can do a. It's like a Ninja Turtle blade. Who's the guy? Raphael? That's what it reminds me of. There's no way to put this. I don't think you can. Yeah, there wasn't anywhere to put this on the gold Sumo. You can't put that there. That makes no sense. Alright, that should be it. And yeah, this was the build of the Mobile Sumo from Turn A Gundam, the old series of kits. Bandai didn't actually... The only Turn A kit that they remade in the HUC lineup was the actual Turn A, the Mustache Gundam. They never actually made or remade any of the other kits, except I guess you find them sometimes in what's it called, Bill Fighters type situations, but you won't find them in the regular. There's no more actual Turn A lineup. It's been merged with GUC. And the only correct Century kit that we have is Mustache Gundam. Or Turn A. Sadly. There would be like a lot of kits that would be fun to make. I mean, the Capole is from Unicorn technically, but it's survived 100,000 years in the future, or 10, or, well, it is 100,000 years in the future, and shows up in the Turn A Gundam universe. And the other ones, the mobile flat, and all the other weird ones. I think like there's one thing with long legs which is in Bill Divers. The Woodom, I think? Woodom pod. I think that's the only... They're basically like, yeah, they're stuff of legend. Anyway, so that's the thing. I didn't use any stickers. I painted all these metallic markers. The job, it's kind of messy. But it looks okay. It's like very small amounts of detailing here. But it's decent enough that you can... I mean, it's not a bad looking mobile suit. It would have been nice if we had something. But there's no gimmicks essentially. It's just basically a humanoid giant mecha. That's pretty much it. I don't think it has any kind of fancy gimmicks. There's nothing. It's just a fighter. It looks beefy and tough, but that's about it. Alright, that's it for me. Yeah, so I was starting back a bit slow. Hopefully we'll be back soon. I'll need to figure out like when I can do another kit. But yeah, I'll try to do 2 every week. I may go back to like regular days. Probably maybe like Mondays and Fridays or something like that. And in between, well, we'll see. I'll try to like space it out evenly throughout the week. So I built 2 kits, and if it's more complicated, it's gonna spill over multiple days. All right, for now, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, and yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, and all that good things. Share, whatever you want to do with it. And yeah, thanks, Ivan, Marcel, John, and Troy for joining, and anybody else who stuck around to watch. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you.
From YouTube, Marcel Mendieta said bye. From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said goodnight. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching, and thanks to the regulars who came back to hang out. From Twitch, 16 Zot Wendy said howdy. From Twitch, 16 Zod Wendy said nice classic kit.